Hi everyone, you see this oil you see right here is cold pressed coconut oil or extra virgin coconut oil, and then the smaller one is a pure coconut oil. So I'll be showing you how to make both. So what I have here is coconut. So these are small coconut that I got, and then I'll use my hammer to break the coconut open, and then I'll use my knife to take out the meat. So you separate the meat, coconut meat, from the shell. But while you do that, be sure to keep the water aside, because the water of the coconut is very good. And then after taking out the meat, you wash under a running tap. Make sure you use a running water to wash. Wash neatly, and then you set aside. And then this is my coconut water. I'll use my sieve to just sieve out the dirt from it. Coconut water is good in rehydrating the body, and it's filled with electrolytes, good for the body. And then I'll use my knife to cut my coconut meat into tiny pieces. You can as well put it into the blender, but I don't want to stress the blender, okay? So I'll cut it into tiny pieces. You can use a chopping board, but I really do not have the time to go get the chopping board. So after cutting, and then I'll divide it into two. So I'll be blending it in two batches, right? And then I'll add clean water. Please add clean drinking water to blend it. Use clean drinking water to blend it. Do not use anyhow water. And then on a high-speed blender, you blend. You can take it to the mill, but it's better you use a high-speed blender. And then you take your cheesecloth or your pap cloth, the cloth you use in sieving your pap, to sieve out the milk, okay? So you'll be separating the coconut milk from the chaff, okay? And then you use your hand to squeeze out the meat. Make sure your hands are clean. Please keep your nails, if you're having long nails, make sure they are clean, okay? And then after squeezing out the water, then I'll continue, and then I'll blend the second batch, okay? I'll blend the second one, and then I'll do the same thing after blending, and then I'll sieve it out, and then I'll keep it aside. So this is the coconut milk. So I'll get a thick cloth to cover it, okay? Then I'll keep it in a warm environment, okay? So I use a nylon bag to wrap it, okay? I need it, you don't need it, you need to keep it in a place that is warm, okay, not cold, okay? So I use my nylon bag to wrap it, and then I put it in my oven. My oven wasn't hot, okay? So after 8 to 10 hours, this is what I got. You can see the coconut oil, the curd, and then the water. Everything is there. The water is at the bottom, and then you put it in the refrigerator for like 5 hours, 5 to 6 hours, and then the water will settle at the bottom. You can see the water at the bottom, and then the curd and the coconut oil will coagulate. It will harden up, okay, because it's in the refrigerator. So you need to keep it in the refrigerator. Then you separate the curd from the water, okay? So you don't need the water. What we need now, is this curd that I'm taking out. So that is where the coconut milk is, okay? And then you put it in a clean container, okay? And put it in a clean container, and then you cover again, and then you keep it aside. So I'm just trying to take out everything I can possibly get from the water, okay? I don't want anything lost. So take your time and get out everything you can, right? But be careful not to add water to the curd, okay? So this is it here, and then I separated it. I put the other one in this smaller glass container, okay? And then I'll cover, and then I'll also cover the smaller one, and then I'll use a thick fabric again, another one, same fabric. I'll cover both separately, and then I'm going to keep it in my oven for like 24 hours. And after which, this is what I have. You can see the oil separated from the curd. The curd is at the bottom. So what I do, I'm sieving out the oil. You can see the cheesecloth I put under, and then I'll sieve the oil out, okay? So I forgot this oil, sincerely. It stayed for like 2 days when I remember that I was making coconut oil. So you can see the curd still floating at the top. What is coming out now is the oil. So I'm sieving it out, okay? And then after sieving the bottom, what you get at the bottom is the coconut oil. So you can see the cord still on the cheesecloth. Okay, so this is it. So please, when you are sieving yours, don't press. You can see I didn't press the cheesecloth. If you press it, what you have, the cord is going to go into the oil. So what I'm doing here, I'm still trying to scoop out some oil from the cord. Okay, I want to get as many as I can. So the one I got here, so I'm trying to sieve it out, but the cord is still going in with the oil. Okay, so this is what I have. I didn't press it, but you can see this oil is not clean at all. Okay, I'm going to let it to sit for hours and then I will sieve it. Then the rest cord, I'm going to put it on fire. Okay, so I added the leftover cord together and I heat it up. Okay, so this will give me the pure coconut oil. So this coconut oil is just normal coconut oil. It is not extra virgin. Okay, the other one, the first one I did without heating, is the coconut, is the pure extra virgin. So this is what I got after extracting my cold pressed coconut oil, because I don't want anything lost. Okay, so this is, you can see how dry the cord is. So this is what I got afterwards. So you can see both coconut, the cold pressed coconut oil and the pure coconut oil. Cold pressed coconut oil is the best oil to use to cook. It can withstand heat. It doesn't turn to trans fat or saturated fat. So it is very good for cooking, and it is good for your hair. It is good for your skin. It is good for baking. There is no limit to what you can do with cold pressed coconut oil. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and share.